कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अदृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् गोष्पदीकृतवाराशिं वशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वादात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमद राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसा दासी साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनुजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम् सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भय सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Reporting by those spies who visited Sri Rama and his army to Ravana is continuing. For without knowing the strength of an enemy, it is not advisable to take the challenge. We should know our strength. Otherwise, our weakness will be utilized by the world. This is true everywhere. When we are weak, the world becomes strong. The world by itself is not strong. The strength is given by the weak people. So when we are mentally weak, physically weak, when we are physically weak, immunity is low, then the disease will affect us. But if we are physically, if your immunity is very strong, then the ongoing disease around us will not touch us. This is what medical world would tell us. Create more immunity in your body, etc. And for an individual in spiritual growth, very important thing is mental strength. The mental strength is not just an intellectual strength. Intellectual strength comes by study. A lot of things that you read, a lot of things you know. Then you can be very confident meeting with people whom you have something to contribute and talk about, and you feel or you impress people by your intelligence, your study, your knowledge, the information that you have. So when people watch TV, what is that they're getting? Oh, I know this. And then when I meet my people in the park, I know what is going on and all that. It's a kind of a confidence it creates. But the mental strength is not by knowledge. Mental strength is something different. Mahatma Gandhi said, only a strong person can forgive. What does it mean? Ability to let go, ability to not to be overwhelmed by emotions, ability to not get weakened by the sense demands. This strength does not come by study. It is by thinking in the right direction and having firm faith in what one is and what one wants to be. And also total surrender to the Lord. That Bhagavan is there to take care of me, I'm doing the right thing. So that emotional strength, what we call EQ, emotional quotient, is very important. That will contribute to SQ, spiritual quotient. So here Ravana is not very sure about his own army strength. He always felt he is the best available in the world. And he only believed in, he believed only in his own boon that he has received. That I can conquer the Devatas, I can conquer everybody. He overlooked animals and human because he thought that he can take care of it. He doesn't need anybody's help. That is his weakness. And that is what Rama is going to bring in. You think animals are easy to take care, or human beings? Once they start to revolt, think about it. If the animals have to revolt against human, we will not be able to survive. Their revolt is very, very strong because they have no humanness to consider. Child or a human or anybody on their way, they will destroy it. There is no policy, there is no judgment, really speaking. There is no law that can govern them. So, here, this is what Sarana is telling. And now, you see here from 41 onwards, he is continuing on who are the generals, army generals in Rama's army. In 41 onwards, we read, Yastu bhimam pravalgantim
Yastu bhimam pravalgantim
Chamum tishtati shobhayan
chamum tishtati shobhayan
Titam tire samudrasya
sthitam tire samudrasya
Dvitiya iva sagaraha
dvitiya iva sagarah
Esha durdara sankasho
esha durdara sankasho
Vinato nama yutapaha
vinato nama yuthapah
Pipandharati yot venam
pibamscharati yo venam
Nadinam uttamam nadim
nadinam uttamam nadim
Shashtishatasahasrani
षष्ठिः शतसहस्राणि
Balamasya plavangamaha
बलमस्य प्लवङ्गमाः
Here, Yaha Minato Nama Yutapaha. Yutapaha, the commander of the monkeys, his name is Vinata, Yaha tu Bhimam Pravalgantim. He is the one who is Bhima, is huge by size. And he is galloping, Pravalgantim. And Tire, Samudrasya Tire Stitam, Shobhayan Tishtati. There, he is standing there at the banks of the, or the shore of the other part of the ocean, Dvitiya Iva Sagaraha, and is standing like that of another whole mighty ocean itself, resembling that. And Eva Esha Dardura Sankasha. He is equal to that of a mountain which is known as Dardura, Vinataha, and Venam Yaha Piban Charati. He drinks the waters of a river known as Vena, which is not considered as the best of the nadis at that time. Nadinam Uttamam Nadim. And under him, how many monkeys are there? 60 lakhs. Shashti Shata Sahasrani. So 60 into 100,000. So 60 lakhs. So 60 lakhs of them are Shashti Sahasrani. So that many, 6 million. Right? 6 million? Shata Sahasrani. Okay. So 60 lakhs of them are there, monkeys under his command. Tvamaha ahvayati yuddhaya.
Tvam ahvayati yuddhaya.
Krodhano nama vanaraha.
Krodhano nama vanaraha.
Vikranta balavantascha.
Vikranta balavantascha.
Yata yutani bhagasha.
Yatha yuthani bhagashaha.
Tvam ahvayati. He calls for you. Who? Krodhano nama vanaraha. Another vanara who is known as Krodhana. Yuddhaya ahvayati. He is calling out for the war. And Yata Yutani Bhagashaha, yes, he has the part of the division of the army. Vikrantaha Balavantascha, having so many of their monkeys which are very valorous, powerful ones. So they are Bhagashaha, they are ready to destroy all the enemy's army there. Yastu Gaurika Varnabham. Yastu Gaurika Varnabham.
Yastu gairika varnabham.
Vapuh Pushyati Vanaraha.
Vapuh pushyati vanaraha.
Avamatya Sada Sarvan.
Avamatya sada sarvan.
Vanaran Baladarpitaha.
Vanaran baladarpitaha.
Gavayo Nama Tejasvi.
Gavayo nama tejasvi.
Tvam Krodhat Abhivartate.
Tvam krodhat abhivartate.
Enam Shadasahasrani.
Enam shatasahasrani.
Saptati Paryupasate.
Saptatih paryupasate.
Esheva Shamsate Lankam.
Yeshaiva shamsate lankam.
Svenanikeena Marditum.
Svenanikeena marditum.
Ete Dushprasaha Viraha.
Ete dushprasaha viraha.
Yesham Sankyana Vidyate.
Yesham sankhya vidyate.
Yutapasreshtaha.
Yuthapa shreshtaha.
Tesham Yutani Bhagashaha.
Tesham yuthani bhagashaha.
Another one who has Gairika Varna Abham. Abham equal to. Gairika means Giri Samam. So it is kind of reddish black. Gairika Varnabam. And Pushyati Vanaraha. It is very, very well bodily built. Pushyati means very well nourished body. Pushti. Pushyati Vanaraha. Pabu Pushyati Vanaraha. And then Avamadya Sada Sarvan. He never bothers about anyone. Avamati means to disrespect. Disrespect, don't care. Avamana, when you know Avamana word is used. Avamana, Apamana. Ava, Apa, sometimes interchangeably used. So, but Ava means down. Always the word Ava as a Upasarga when is used, it is Ava means Lambade, Lambane, hanging down or coming down. So, you know that Avarakai, that one which comes down. That's why it's called Avara means it's come down. In Tamil it's called, I know what Telugu they call it, some other. So the Avamatya, Sarvan Avamatya Vanaran Baladarpida, because he is so proud of himself. His name is Gavaya. Gavayo Nama Tejasvi Tvam Krodhat Abhivartati. He is approaching you with great anger. Enam Shatasahasrani Saptadihi Paryupasate. He is being served by 70 lakh of monkeys. Even these numbers and all, we just get alarmed. But I know, we have, especially me, I have come, most of you also, 30, 40 years back from India. Nowadays they talk about, that particular project by the government, it will probably cost them 1,000 crores. What? We have even 1 crore we cannot think about it. Then they said over 200 crores. How do you, he swindled 1,000 crores. I just, what is the number? 1000. 000. You cannot put how many zeros are coming in behind. So we cannot comprehend that kind of a money even in our mind. So now 70 lakhs itself is quite a bit of a number. We cannot imagine how big it would be, number of people. But he says 70 lakhs. It only shows the human population was so meager at that time compared to the monkeys and other living beings. So much, where are they now? Has become human beings now. And that's why you don't find many of them there. Lakhs and crores of them. There are no more of monkeys and bears. They are all now appearing in front of us as human beings. Esha eva ashamsate. He is also very desirous of Lankam Swayena Anikena Marditum. To destroy Lanka he is so fond and desirous of. Ete dushprasaha viraha. Of him, there are many such of the viraha, the warriors, who are very difficult to overcome in the war. Yesham sankhya vidyate. Their count is not possible. Sankhya means to count. Yesham sankhya na vidyate. Yutapaha, commanders. Yutapasreshtaha, the best of the commanders. Tesham yutani bhagashaha. There are many distinct divisions that are there, and they all are under his command only. In this way, there is a report about all the various monkeys. Now, continuing further, because this whole section about who are all the people, what are their capabilities, what are their powers. So it may be just information. It does not have much of, but the description which Valmiki gives of each one of them shows that he has been seeing them. In his own mental eye, he has been given that report by the blessing of Brahma, everything he could see. इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकि आदिकाव्ये युद्धकाण्डे षड्विंशः सर्गः 26. Continuing on the 27. तां सुते सम्प्रवक्ष्यामि
तांस्तु ते सम्प्रवक्ष्यामि
प्रेक्षमाणस्य योतपान्
प्रेक्षमाणस्य यूथपान्
राघवार्ते पराक्रान्ताः
राघवार्थे पराक्रान्ताः
येन रक्षन्ति जीवितुम्
येन रक्षन्ति जीवितुम्
स्निग्धायस्य बहुव्यामा
स्निग्धा यस्य बहुव्यामा
दीर्घलाङ्गूलमाश्रितः
दीर्घलाङ्गूलमाश्रिताः
ताम्रापीता सिता श्वेताः
ताम्रापीता सिता श्वेताः
प्रकीर्णा घोरकर्मणः
प्रकीर्णा घोरकर्मणः
प्रगृहीता प्रकाशन्ते
प्रगृहीता प्रकाशन्ते
सूर्यस्यैव मरीचयः
सूर्यस्येव मरीचयः
पृथिव्यां चानुकृष्यन्ते
पृथिव्यां चानुकृष्यन्ते
हरो नामैव वानरः
हरो नामैष वानरः
यं पृष्ठतोऽनुगच्छन्ति
यं पृष्ठतोऽनुगच्छन्ति
शतशोधसहस्रशः
शतशोथसहस्रशः
वृक्षान् युध्यम्य सहसा
वृक्षान् उद्यम्य सहसा
लङ्कारो तत्पराः
लङ्कारोहणतत्पराः
योतपा हरिराजस्य
यूथपा हरिराजस्य
किङ्करा समुपस्थिताः.
किङ्करा समुपस्थिताः.
The next one he is mentioning, his name is Hari. Haraha actually. Haranama Yutapaha. Esha Yutapaha, that is one who is known as Hara. So, whatever the number of animals, monkeys that you are seeing, tamstu te samprabhakshyami. Tan te prabhakshyami. I am going to tell you about this. Sarana is telling this. Yutapan prekshamanasya. The one which you are looking at. Raghavarte ye Jivitum narakshanti parakrantaha. For the sake of Rama, they are not ready to even keep their life. Meaning what? They are ready to give up their life even for him. Raghavarte narakshanti jivitum parakrantaha ye. And among them this Hara, who is mighty huge, his tail has got the hairs which are of various colors. That's what he's saying. Yasya bahuvyama, a long dirgalangulam, a long tail, ashritaha, various hairs, snigdaha, they are very much moist with what? Tamra, pita, sita, ashweta, prakirna, gorakarmanaha. Gorakarmanaha, of that Gora Karman of Hara, that very tail has got various hairs that are colored like copper color, Tamra, Pita, yellow, Sita, clear, Shweta, white, very long, Prakirnaha, and they are reflecting the sun's rays. Grihitaha Suryaseva Marichayaha Prakashante, like the rays of the sun, they capture and they glow. Nowadays, people color their hair also. So, the monkeys have their own, they color their tail. That is their proud possession. So, he is holding that tail in his hand. Prithivyam cha anukrishyante. He is dragging the huge tail of his and moving about here in that battlefield. Yam prushtadaha anugachanti. Behind him are going all the monkeys. How many of them? Shadashota sahasrashaha. In numbers of hundreds and thousands. Vrikshan Udyamya Sahasa. Easily they are taking their trees in the hand. Lanka Arohana Tatparaha. Ready to mount up into the Lanka. Yutapaha Harirajasya of Sugriva's commanders are there. Kinkaraha Samupastitaha. They are like the Kinkaras. In the heavens, you have the Kinkaras who are the divine servants. Similarly, here, they are also here to help Sugriva to conquer. Continuing, Neelaniva Mahamegan.
नीलानिव महामेघान्
Tishtado Yantu Pashyasi.
तिष्ठ
Yastu.
तिष्ठतो यांस्तु पश्यसि
Yamstu Pashyati. Okay. Asitanjana Sankashan.
असिताञ्जनसङ्काशान्
Yuddhe Satyaparakraman.
युद्धे सत्यपराक्रमान्
Asankyayan Anirdeshyan.
असङ्ख्येयान् अनिर्देशान्
Paramparam Ivodatehe.
परम्पारम् इवोदधेः
Parvateshu cha ye kechit.
पर्वतेषु च ये केचित्
Vishayeshu nadishu cha.
विषयेषु नदीषु च
Ete tvam abhivartante.
एते त्वाम् अभिवर्तन्ते
Rajan Rukshaha Sudarunaha.
राजन् वृक्षाः सुदारुणाः
Yesham madhye sthito rajan.
येषां मध्ये स्थितो राजन्
Bhimaksho Bhimadarshanaha.
भीमाक्षो भीमदर्शनः
Parjanya iva jibhutaihi.
पर्जन्य इव जीमूतैः
Samantat parivaritaha.
समन्तात् परिवारितः
Rukshavantam girishreshtam.
वृक्षवन्तं गिरिश्रेष्ठम्
Adhyaste narmadam piban.
अध्यास्ते नर्मदां पिबन्
Sarvakshanam adipatihi.
सर्वक्षाणाम् अधिपतिः
Dhumro namaisha yutapaha.
धूम्रो नामैष यूथपः
Now, another commander which is given who is actually a bear. His name is Dhumra. And this one is the commander of all the bears. And here, obviously, from California, they are more available. Now, many of us have not seen bears. And those who have seen would not forget it. Because they attack like you do not know when they will come and where they will come. Suddenly they will appear. So they are not easily spottable, but once you see them, you cannot. By look of it only you will fall off. Because they are not very friendly with people. Unlike other animals, they are not friendly. They are always ferocious. So here they can't bear. That's what the problem is. They can't bear anybody. That's why they are called bear. So anyway, Neelan Iva Mahamegan. So it's like a blue huge mountain or the blue cloud. Mahamegan Tishtataha. So the color of the a bear is given us. It's like a dark blue color. Is a kind of like that of the huge cloud. Yamstu pashyasi, you are seeing. See, it is when he says you see, pashyasi means you will see. That's what it means. Meaning now you are not seeing because they are on the far away. It's not that Ravana is looking at them. Perhaps he was from a distance. You could see the huge gathering there. Sharana was telling him, what you're seeing there, obviously, I know who they are because I went there and to spot each one of them. But as you are seeing, Asita Anjana Sankashan. Sita is white. Asita means dark. Asita anjana, like a colorium, like a dark colorium. Sankashan, of the size. Yuddhe satya parakraman. In the war, they are supremely powerful. Asankheyan, the army of bears are impossible to count. Anirdeshan, impossible to even define them. Param iva udatehe, they are like the other side of the ocean. Parvadeshu chaye kechit, some of them are living in the mountains. Vishayeshu, some are in the cities. Nadishu, some of them are in the rivers. Ete tvam abhivartante, Rajan, they are all ready to come approaching to you. Rukshaha, Sudharunaha. It is, they are the bears which are ferocious. Esham madhye sthitaha. Among them, middle of that, of all the bears standing, Bhimakshaha, Bhimadarshanaha, with his fearful eyes, frightening eyes and frightening form, Parjanya iva jimutaihi, like the rain that can come down, the rainy clouds, among them, the Parjanya is the Lord of God, all the rain. So Parjanya iva, like that of the rain god, jimutaihi samantat parivaritaha, covered by or surrounded by the dark clouds, how the rain is right in the middle. In the same, especially when you are flying in a flight, let us say during this monsoon season, when you fly, let us say, especially when during this rainy season, that too in the places where it rains a lot. Especially, let us say you are above Portland or Seattle, not California, Portland or Seattle. Or in India, I had been once, or during the rainy season, I was trying to land in Mangalore. Oh, that place, extremely dangerous. Because you can see how the clouds completely cover the entire vision of yours. And going through the clouds, dark clouds filled with so much of water, and how much it agitates you even as you fly. But think of it, that Parjanya is the one, he is considered the king of the rains, right in the middle, surrounded by the heavy dark clouds. Parjanya vajimutaihi samantat parivaritaha Rikshavantam Girishreshtam, like that one of the Rikshavantam, the best of the bears, Girishreshtam Adhyaste Narmadam Piban. He is staying in that best of the mountains. He was staying in the banks of river Narmada. Narmadam Piban, drinking the waters of Narmada also. So that one is known as Dhumraha. Dhumra means a dark cloud. Basically, it is dark cloud. It is Dhumraketu. So that is one of the names. Dhumraketave Namaha, we say that. Well, that is one who is of like a dark cloud complexion. Sarva Rukshanam Adipatihi. He is the commander and the leader of all the bears. Dhumro Nama Esha Yutapaha. So that one is also there. Not only monkeys or vanaras, there are bears also present in the army of Rama. Yaviyanasya tu brata
Yaviyanasya tu bhrata
Pashenam parvatopamam
Pashyenam parvatopamam
Bratra samano rupena
Bhratra samano rupena
Vishishtastu parakrame
Vishishtastu parakrame
Sayesha Jambavan nama
Sa esha jambavan nama
Mahayutapayutapaha
Mahayuthapayuthapaha
Prashanta Guruvarti cha
प्रशान्तो गुरुवर्ती च
Samprahareshu amarshanaha.
सम्प्रहारेषु अमर्षणः
Etena sakyam tu mahat.
एतेन साह्यं तु महत्
Kritam shakrasya dhimata.
कृतं शक्रस्य धीमता
Devasure jambavata.
दैवासुरे जाम्बवता
Labdascha bahavo varaha.
लब्धाश्च बहवो वराः
Aruhya parvatagro agrebhyah.
आरुह्य पर्वताग्रेभ्यः
Mahabravipula shilaha.
महाभ्रविपुलाः शिलाः
Manchanti vipulakashaha. Vipulakaraha.
मुञ्चन्ति विपुलाकाराः
Namrityor udvijanti cha.
न मृत्योर्उद्विजन्ति च
Rakshasanam cha sahasrasha.
राक्षसानां
Rakshasanam cha sadrishaha.
राक्षसानां च सदृशाः
Pishachanam cha romashaha.
पिशाचानां च रोमशाः
Etasya sainya bahavaha.
एतस्य सैन्या बहवः
Vicharantyamito jasaha.
विचरन्त्यमितौजसः
Brother, younger brother of him, of Dhumra, is Jambavan. Yaviyan asyatu brata enam pashya, see them, parvatopamam, looking like a mountain there. Bratra samanaha rupena, he is equal to his brother in the form, but parakrame vishishta, but in the fight, in the valor is much better, much more. Sa esha Jambavan nama Mahayutapa. He was the commander general of all the commander generals. But the beauty of him is Prashanta. It's very peaceful, quiet. Guruvarti. Why? Because he serves his elders. This is what is important point here. Jambavan, why he is considered as one of the most important servants of Sri Rama among all others is because Guruvarti. Guruvarti means one who is giving due respects to elders. Here Guru means elders. Guruvarti Prashantaha. And Samprahareshu, when during the battle, Amarshanaha is unwrathful. Amarsha means one who is having a lot of agitations in the mind. Etena sahyam kritam shakrasya dhimata. Shakrasya sahyam tu kritam. He indeed, for Shakra, that is Indra, he had a lot of help he has done. Dhimata, Jambavata, Devasure, during the fight between Deva and Asuras, he always supported Shakra or the Indra there. Therefore, Bahavaha Varaha Labdhaha. Therefore, he has got lot of boons in his credit. He has a lot of credits. He is not using it much, but he has got it. And Aruhya Parvata Agrebhyaha. He is lifting the, going up to the summit of the mountains. Mahabra Vipula Shilaha Munchanti. His army is one which climbing up the top of the mountain, taking the huge cloud-like huge rocks. Mahabra Vipulaha Shilaha Munchanti. They throw away Vipula Akaraha, mighty forms. Na mrityoho udvijanti cha. His army is never afraid of death. Rakshasanam sadrishaha Pishachanam cha. They are equal to all the monsters as well as ghosts. Romashaha, they are having very many hairs, so many hairs in their body. Sometimes when they move, you do not know which is front, which is the back side. So much of hair, like a mountain of hair moving there. And so such is the Sainya. Etasya Sainya Bahavaha. Many such army divisions are there under him. Vicharanti Amida Ojasaha, with impossible, incomparable power they have, and they move about in their army, and they are also so eager to attack you. Oh, that is what he is cautioning him. Do not take them very lightly. Yayenam abhisanrabdam
य एनम् अभिसंरब्धम्
plavamanam avastitam
प्लवमानम् अवस्थितम्
prekshante vanara sarve
प्रेक्षन्ते वानराः सर्वे
titayutapayutapam
हितायूथपयूथपम्
esha rajan sahasraksham
एष राजन् सहस्राक्षम्
paryupaste harishwarah
पर्युपास्ते हरीश्वरः
balena balasamyuktah
बलेन बलसंयुक्तः
Rambo namesha yutapah.
दम्भो नामैष यूथपः.
So is another monkey, Vanara's name is given, of Commander General's name is Ramba. And Yaha Enam Abhisamrabdam. This one who is agitated, Samrabdha means very disturbed in his mind. Plavamanam avasthitam, whether he is leaping or standing, he is always agitated. Vanaraha sarve prekshante stitaha yutapam. They are all looking at him with a certain amount of all the various other commander generals. And he, among all of them, he remains like Sahasraksham Paryupaste Parishwaraha. Hey Rajan, understand him. He is being worshipped like that of the Sahasraksha. He is worshipped like that of the Indra. And all of them are very much obedient to him. Balena Balasamyuktaha, with so many mighty armed, mighty powerful monkeys, it has been under his command. He is accompanied by all of them. His name is Ramba. Ramba Nama Esha Yutapaha. So, and Yastitam Yojane Shailam
यस्थितं योजने शैलं
Gacham Parshvena Sevate
गच्छन् पार्श्वेन सेवते
Urdhvam Tateva Kayena
ऊर्ध्वं तथैव कायेन
Gata Prapnoti Yojanam
गतः प्राप्नोति योजनम्
Yasmattu Paramam Rupam
यस्मात्तु परमं रूपम्
Chadushpastu Nana Vidyate
चतुष्पात्सु न विद्यते
Shrutak Samnadano Nama
श्रुतः सन्नादनो नाम
Vanaranam Pitamaha
वानराणां पितामहः
Yena Yuddham Tada Dattam
येन युद्धं तदा दत्तम्
Rane Shakrasya Dhimata
रणे शक्रस्य धीमता
Parajayasya Na Praptaha
पराजयश्च न प्राप्तः
Oyam Yotapayutapaha.
सोऽयं यूथपयूथपः.
Again, one more commander of all the commanders, Samnadan. Isne Sannadana. Samyak Nadana, one whose name is Samnadana. Yaha Yojane Sthitam Shailam Gachan, going into The mountain, which is of a distance of almost 1 yojana, which as you know is 8 miles, and flanked by his own people, Parshvena Sevate, Urdhvam Tata Eva Kayena Gataha Prapnodi Yojanam. And also, he is able to catch 1 yojana far things by himself. Urdhvam Kayena Gataha Tata Eva Yojanam Prapnodi. He can go up to the things that are 1 yojana of distance. That means what? That's how huge it would become. 1 yojana, 8 miles. Yasmattu paramam rupam chatushpastuna vidyate. Is like that of the gorilla, It is like King Kong. The King Kong is one who, among the four-legged, nobody can beat his size. See, the King Kong is said to be much, much, much bigger than any dinosaur, any elephant. That means that kind of a thing, you can unimaginable size. We can't even think about it. We can think of maximum is what? Dinosaurs. Huge, long. He can even consume that dinosaur also. That kind of a size. So that's what he says. Paramam rupam chatushpastu na vidyate yasmat paramam. There's nothing which is bigger than that. And this is considered the grandfather of all the Vanaras. Shrutaha samnadano nama Vanaranam pitamaha. He is the grandfather of all the Vanaras. And even as Indra started to fight with him, Yena Shakrasya Dhimata Rane Yuddham Dattam, by whom he gave a fight with a Shakra, that is Indra, and Parakramam, Parajayascha na praptaha. There is no real winning or victory ever reported. Meaning what? They went on fighting, nobody could win. Neither Shakra could win, nor here Samnadana could win. Meaning, both of them are so equal, there is no end to that war. That is Saha Ayam Yotapaha. Ravana, think twice whether you really want to fight. Because you are going to meet all these people in your war, and whether your people, the commanders that you have, are all capable of fighting such a war or not is up to you to decide. See, interesting thing is, Rama does not have that report who are all there in Ravana's army, right? He doesn't know. And Hanumanji to some extent explained, these are the people who are there, but not like this, explaining person to person to person. Each one of them is being explained. Perhaps it will come to some extent. Vishnu knows. Vishnu knows who are all there. That's the one advantage he have. Because he didn't send a spy to look at who are all the people, what are their powers, etc. Whereas Ravana is a darpok. He wanted to see whom are we fighting with. I want to know before I stake up. But Rama was so confident that he doesn't need to really know when I have so much of a strong force. Yasya vikramamanasya
Yasya vikramamanasya
Shakrasyeva parakramaha
Shakrasyeva parakramaha
Esha Gandharva Kanyayam
Esha Gandharva Kanyayam
Utpanna Krishna Vartmana
Utpanna Krishna Vartmana
Tada Devasure Yuddhe
Tada Devasure Yuddhe
Ahyarte Triti Vaukasam
साख्यार्थं त्रिदिवौकसाम्
यत्र वै श्रवणो राजा
यत्र वै श्रवणो राजा
जम्बूम् अभिनिषेवते
जम्बूम्
अपनिवेशेवते
उपनि
sorry, जम्बूम् उपनिषेवते
जम्बूम् उपनिषेवते
यो राजा पर्वतेन्द्राणाम्
यो राजा पर्वतेन्द्राणाम्
बहुकिन्नरसेविनाम्
बहुकिन्नरसेविनाम्
विहारसुखतो नित्यम्
विहारसुखदो नित्यम्
प्रादुस्ते राक्षसाधिप
भ्रातुस्ते राक्षसाधिप
तत्रेष रमते श्रीमान्
तत्रैष रमते श्रीमान्
बलवान् वानरोत्तमः
बलवान् वानरोत्तमः
युद्धेष्वकथनो अकथनो नित्यम्
युद्धेषु अकथनो नित्यम्
क्रतनो नाम यूतपः
कथनो नाम यूथपः
मृतकोटिसहस्रेण
मृतकोटिसहस्रेण
हरीणाम् समवस्थितः
हरीणां समवस्थितः
एषैवाशंसते लङ्काम्
एषैवाशंसते लङ्काम्
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्.
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्.
The next one that is going to be mentioned here is the name of that one is given in this fourth line is what is the name? Kratano Nama Yutapaha. The name of this monkey is Vanara is Kratana. Now, Yasya Vikramanaha Sya Shakrasya Eva Parakramaha. This power of this monkey is equal to that of only of Indra. Shakrasya eva parakramaha Vikramanasya. Esha Gandharva Kanyayam Utpannaha. He is born out of a Gandharva Kanya. Who is the father? Krishnavartmana. Krishnavartman means fire. Now, why the name Krishnavartman? It's very interesting. The fire is called Krishnavartman. The reason being, very many people have given different reasoning for that. One of the reasons we see is, one of the meaning you see is, if you look at a fire, let us say a candle you take, you don't need to go to the Agni, really speaking. It's very difficult to look at the fire when it is burning. But if you take out a candle, right in the middle you will find black. Dark blue or black. Here, Krishna does not mean black, dark blue. It has a dark blue in the middle. Then comes the other layers, light yellow, then orange, and then bright white. So Krishna Vartman, the name is given to fire because it's essentially at the middle there is this spot of darkness. So the Agni Devata, he had given birth to this one, and with the mother who is none other than a Gandharva Kanya. Gandharva Kanyayam Utpannaha. Tada Devasuri Yuddhe Sahyartam Trideva Okasam. So when there was a fight at in the heavens, at that time between of course the monsters, the demons and the gods, at that time Agni created this particular Vanara to help out Indra. That is the reason this was created. And Yasya Vaishravano Raja Jambum Abhinishevate. So, and this particular the Vanara is one who remains basically in the Kailash mountains. Parvendranam, yo Raja Parvadendranam, Bahu Kinnara Sevinam, at that place, which is none other than Parvada Indranam Raja. That is Kailasha. We'll come to Vaishravana a little later. Vaishravana is Kubera. Kubera is basically a servant of Shiva. Interesting point is, Shiva doesn't want a single penny from anyone. It is, Gurudev always said, the rich, the money always serves the one who doesn't want it. So when Gurudev used to say, around me there are rich people, to the Swami who doesn't want anything. So I don't need anything. So they come to me. So what do? I direct them to the people who need them. And don't give it to me. Give it to them. I don't need anything. Why are you coming to me? So, interesting thing is, Kubera is very much associated with Kailasha, where Bhagavan Shiva is. And here it is said, Parvadendranam Raja. Parvada Indranam Raja. Not Parvadanam. Parvada Indranam Raja. The best of the mountains, the best of that. Now you see, we have to understand two words, at least three words. Basically. One is called mountain, second is hill, the third is called Adri. It's a Shesha Adri. Adri means a summit. The summit peaks. So Parvata is not a mountain. Himalayan mountains. Kailasha is a Parvat. Many times we say Kailasha mountain. It is not. Kailasha is a Parvat. Parvat is a summit. Adri and Parvat more or less used. Parvata. So that's why one who is born out of Parvata is called Parvati. So here, among all the Parvatas, among all the summits, the best is the Kailash summit. And that we need to understand. It is part of the mountain, but stands apart. It is among the mountains, but it stands apart. As a summit. Everest is a summit. But Kailash is considered as the best among them. Why? Because of its beauty, accessibility, as well as the abode of Bhagavan Shiva. So, Parvadendranam Raja Yaha, where Bahu Kinnira Sevitam, and being served by many Kinnaras, Vihara Sukataha, which is giving great joy to those people who relax there, Nityam, always. Te Bratuhu Sukadaha, the one to whom it gives great joy, to your stepbrother, who is none other than Vaishravana. Where Jambu Nishevate, he stays there also. Vaishravana yatra Nishevate, Upanishevate, he stays there. In that area, Jambu Nishevate. And Tatra eva ramate Sriman, there only this one also remains. This very Vanara known as Kratana, Tatra Esha Ramate Sriman, Balavan Vanarottamaha is remaining in the Kailash area. Yuddeshu Akattanaha, in the fight, etc., he will not ever show off himself. He never be boastful. Akkatanaha, Viddeshu akkatanaha, Nityam Kratano Nama Yotapaha, Koti Sahasrena Harinam Samavastitaha Vrutaha. He is always surrounded by Koti Sahasra, 1,000 crores of Vanaras, always. Esha eva ashamsati. He is also so desirous of destroying Lanka. Lankam marditum esha eva eshaha ashamsati. Sena anikena, by his own army. So he is also there as part of Rama's retinue or Rama's, under Rama's command. So you all understand how these various illustrious people, powerful monkeys and powerful bears are all present. So this portion for the next few chapters are all about the description of the army until we see the real war breaking out. And before that, Sri Rama will send one more final warning to Ravana. It better be careful. I'm going to send one more warning. Angada will go there. Aganita
Gunagana Bhushana Rama Asrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama Apad Bandava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasarata Nandana Sri Rama Dasamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Vardhana Rama Kamita Phalada Jaya Jaya Rama Papa Vimochana Sri Rama Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama Janaki Vallabha Sita Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Jaya Rama Vanarasena Sri Rama Varidhi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patita Pavana Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya
Rama, Sri Ram Jaya
Jaya Jaya Rama
Siyavara
Ramachandra ki jai Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki jai Umapati Mahadev ki jai Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai Sadgurnath Maharaj ki jai.